And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back again here on a Monday night. It's the USAFirearms.com Super Late Model Series over here at Crooked Line Short Track Oval Racing. Got a minute and a half left to go here in practice. We're coming at you live from New Smyrna Speedway. I don't know if I can ever say that track name right, to be honest with you. 125 laps here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. As always, with only a couple races left to go in the season, we got to bring up your points. Not only that, I got to bring them up on my end. Let's see here, we got points. Make them a little bit bigger for you guys so you can see what's going on there. Points are on your screen right now after Martinsville, ladies and gentlemen. Jason Day jumps up 2 spots, taking the points lead. Right behind him is going to be Brian Zimmerman, Chris Carroll in third, Tanner Marr in fourth. So points really starting to heat up here, getting late in the season. New overlay going on tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Halloween, happy early Halloween. Hope y'all are going to have a good one, and I hope y'all get a lot of candy out there when you go trick-or-treating tomorrow night. With that being said, we got to jump down trackside and start pre-race ceremony, so if you could please rise and remove your hats for tonight's national anthem. All right, and thank you very much, Joshua Rutherford, for a great rendition of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, please go check out Mullet Music Productions over on YouTube. Starting off, Tim Trowbridge. He is currently provisional pole, but Jason Day is going to knock him off as Trowbridge is coming out of turn number 4 right now to complete his second lap. First lap, 17:42. Can he improve here to take away the pole from Jason Day? He does not. A little bit slower. Let's go over to Jason Day in that number 52 machine out of turn number 4 and across the line. A little bit quicker, 17:41 for the number 52 of Jason Day. Got a little problem going on with the overlay. There we go. I don't know why numbers are changing like that. It's something I got to figure out when I keep building these new overlays, ladies and gentlemen. So bear with me. About 3 minutes left to go. We're looking at the number 64 of Brett Murphy on his first lap right now, down and back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Looks like he's going to be happy with lap number 1. Let's go ahead and jump over to the number 4 car of Tanner Marr. Tanner Marr again coming in tonight 4th in points, and he is 19 points off of our points leader. Everybody's not liking their first time out right now. Grayville, let's take a look at Grayville. First lap, 17:44. It's pretty fast in practice, but said he couldn't put it down again. So let's see what he can do here in qualifying. Current provisional pole is Jason Day, number 52. Ryan Grayville a little bit slower on his second lap. Let's jump over to the number 34 of Joshua Vermillion. Vermillion on his first lap here, crosses the line. First lap, 17:94 for the 34. So weird that it's doing that. No idea why it's doing that. All right, doesn't matter. We'll just bear with it. Scotty Stevens having some Discord issues before the race. Has some right front damage there here in qualifying. First lap 20.54, good enough for the 13th position. Here we go. The man himself, Brian Zimmerman, heading out on track right now. Let's follow along here with the number 28, USAFirearms.com Ford Thunderbird of Brian Zimmerman. Never mind. He's going to make a liar out of me. He's going to come back down pit road. What is going on with everybody in these qualifying runs tonight? Not 100% sure. About a minute left to go here in qualifying. Looking at Mitchell Muma, the number 98, just got the green flag for his qualifying run. Down into turns 3 and 4. Out of turn 4 right here to complete lap number 1. First time for Muma, 17.66. Good enough for the 10th position right now, out on track with about 37 seconds left to go. Going to be able to complete lap number 2 into turns 3 and 4 for the final time for the 98 of Mitchell Muma, out of turn 4 to cross the line for his qualifying run. A little bit faster, 17.63, just a little bit faster for the number 98 of Mitchell Muma. Good enough for 11th right now. Brian Zimmerman finally decided to go out on track and start his qualifying run. Is he going to be able to finish here? Lap number 2, crosses the line sideways out of turn 4. 17.50 for the number 28 of Brian Zimmerman. That wraps up qualifying here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So with that being said, you know what time it is. We got to go ahead and get rolling through that grid. Starting on the pole here tonight is going to be Jason Day in the number 52. To his outside, Tim Trowbridge in 77. Brian Grayville in the 05 is going to be starting in 3rd tonight, with Caleb Thompson starting in 4th. Brian Zimmerman going to be rolling off P5 with Guy Barrett, who's outside in 6th. Larry Bell going to be starting 7th position tonight, with Zach Murphy to his outside in 8th. Brody Mears is starting 9th, with Tanner Marr to his outside in 10th. Mitchell Muma going to be starting in 11th, with Brett Murphy to his outside in 12th. A little bit shorter or smaller of a field here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Sawyer is going to be starting 13th, with Joshua Vermillion starting 14th. Scotty Stevens going to be rolling off 15th. Derek Stanley shotgun on the field tonight, starting 16th position. That's your starting lineup here tonight for New Smyrna. 125 laps, only 16 cars. Waiting for all the drivers to get onto the grid. Finally, we get them onto the grid. Should start rolling off here shortly. We're going to get 2 laps till the green flag here on a short track. Short track Monday Night Racing, the super late models. Lights are off on the pace car. Field just got the 1 to go signal here. Again, happy Halloween to everybody out there. Here we go, 16 drivers, 125 laps. It's the USAFirearms.com Super Late Model Series. It's time to get it on here in New Smyrna. Green flag out in the air. Down into turn 22, it's going to be a side-by-side battle for the lead. Jason Day going to try and hold off that 77 of Tim Trowbridge. Here comes Ryan Grayville down on the bottom. He's going to be side-by-side there for third place right now. Going to be able to clear Caleb as we go into turns 3 and 4. Jason Day still trying to clear off that number 77 of Tim Trowbridge. Looks like he gets him right here. Going to get down into that preferred racing line and start turning some clean laps here out of that number 52. Grayville trying to take advantage of that 77 being stuck up on the high lane. He's still running way up high. Grayville down on the bottom side of the racetrack looking for second position as we complete lap 2 and take lap 3 of 125. Wasn't able to get there. Now slots back in line. Everybody kind of playing it safe right now. So we go back and take a look at Tanner Marr. He's stuck up on the high side right now. One looping it out of turn 4. 64 of Brett Murphy. Caught that last second right there. Brett Murphy getting a little loose coming out of turn 4. Loops it, no contact with the inside wall. Let's go back and take a look at what happened. This gets a little loose right there. I think a couple, Scotty Stevens might have got clipped. See what happened to old Josh Vermillion and Scotty Stevens here. Yeah, I just don't think Vermillion got the message of the checkup, got into the back of Stevens. Stevens just having an unlucky night so far right now, ladies and gentlemen. Having Discord issues, checks up for a wreck, gets ran over. Luckily did not crank the inside wall, so he's going to be able to continue. Definitely a rough start for the number 2 tonight. Lap 6 of 125. Jason Day still your race leader. Tim Trowbridge in second, Brian Grayville third, Caleb Thompson fourth, Brian Zimmerman rounds out the top 5. Top 5 have not moved around in position all that much, but the person who has moved up a couple of spots so far is the number 29 of Zach Murphy, sitting back there in 6th position. Tanner Marr has also gained 3 spots on the night so far. He's up 3. Still a long way to go in this one. Only 16 drivers out on the field tonight, ladies and gentlemen, so if they get spread out, it is going to make for a long evening. Very difficult to pass here, as always, as with pretty much any short track. Bottom line dominant. Going to have to be very, very patient trying to work your way around everybody. Jason Day, though, in control of this next one here. Lights are off on the pace car. Out of turn number 4, Jason Day fires off. We're back underway. Good launch there for the 52 as we go back down into 1 and 2. Grayville's going to try and take advantage of that bottom lane once again, try and get around that number 77 of Tim Trowbridge. Just can't get the power down to make the pass just yet. All over the back bumper of that number 52 there. Trowbridge, a little wiggle out of turn 4. Side by side for second. Ryan Zimmerman finds his way up into the 4th position now. Works his way around Caleb Thompson. But we got a heated battle going on up here at the front. Grayville still trying to take away that 2nd position, but Trowbridge is hanging tough on that outside lane. Could that be hurting them tires, though, in that number 77? Them right side tires might be screaming just a little bit here this evening. Finally, Grayville's got a shot to slide up, but gets a little wiggle coming out of turn 4, not able to slide up just yet. He's going to have to go back to work here on the bottom side of the racetrack, see if he can't take away that position. Little single file action here going back through. We're checking everybody. Oh, we got a battle going on back there between Guy Barrett and Josh Vermillion. Scotty Stevens trying to look to the bottom side of the racetrack, get around Vermillion. Oh, they're going to make contact. They keep it straight, though. Good job, guys. Grayville finally makes its way around Trowbridge, and now everybody finally single files out as we come to take a lap 14. 13 laps complete here on the evening. Race leader is still the 52 of Jason Day. Grayville's got a heck of a run, though. Can he possibly snag a win here tonight and upset this points battle going on? Don't count out that number 28, though. Likes to sit in the back and work his way up towards the front late in the race. And keep an eye on him all night long. Remember, coming into tonight, though, Jason Day was the points leader. Put it on the pole. Didn't sound actually very, I wouldn't say thrilled, but definitely did not sound like he was going to be the guy to beat tonight. Out here leading the way right now to come take a lap 18 of 125. Breakaway right now. Jason Day is about 0.2 of a second off the front bumper. Brian Grayville. Grayville's got about 0.8 of a second back to Tim Trowbridge. The name that's going to get me every time, I swear. Semi starting to close the gap just a little bit to that number 77. Everybody else is pretty much riding in line right now to come to complete lap 20. Jason Day runs wide just a little bit there. It's going to allow Grayville to get to the bottom. We got a battle for the race lead right now. Grayville working his way around Day. Day basically lets him have it right there. New race leader on lap 22, Brian Grayville in the 05. That little wiggle actually allowed Tim to get back up to the back bumper of that number 52, but not able to get there just yet to make a pass. It's like a freight train around here right now. Tanner goes way wide. Now side by side with the 72 of Brody Mears. Battle for the 7th position. Tanner Marr's going to hang tough on the outside lane, though, for right now. Brody almost had it, but Tanner has the run going down the front straightaway. Side by side for the 7th position. Tanner Marr wants to hold on to it, but now he loses it all over the back bumper. That 72 gets loose. They all have to check up. Muma gets sent down to the inside wall, taps the inside wall. No caution just yet. And it does not trigger a caution. We say green. He keeps it straight. Question is, can these drivers make it on fuel tonight? I was not able to get that information before the race started. I think if we get another caution here in the next 10 to 15 laps, we'll probably see drivers come down pit road, top off them fuel tanks, get right side tires more than likely, help get that car to rotate just a little bit better through the center of the corner. Flames kicking out of the side of them super late models as they go down into the corner. Day starting to reel back in the 05. Did Brian maybe burn up the tires just a little bit? Jason Day was smart when he was battling him for that race lead. Didn't fight him too hard, was able to back off of it and maybe save a little bit of tire here running right behind him. Oh, took a peek there coming out of turn 4, but not able to get the power down, not able to get to that left rear quarter panel just yet. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, I bet if this thing continues to go green the way it is, battle for the race lead. Jason Day now back to the inside of Grayville. A little slip up from Grayville out of turn number 2. Jason Day now back to the race lead here on lap 34. As I was saying, if we get enough of a green flag run, we might be seeing some green flag pit stops here tonight. It is very possible. Lap 35 coming to take a lap 36. They're taking off rather quickly here tonight. Now Grayville trying to fight back to try and get back to the back bumper of Jason Day. Let's go on board here for just a second here with Jason Day. Take a look back at Brian Grayville. Let's kind of listen to how Day's working that throttle right now. Sounds like he's rolling into it, and then as soon as he comes off the corner, just slamming her down. Oh, look at the run there Grayville had. Almost had a shot at him right there. Tim Trowbridge is kind of in a world of his own right now as we go back with him. He's about 0.6 of a second off the back bumper of that 05 machine, whereas Brian Zimmerman is about a second back from them. But we got I guess we can call it a three-pack of cars. And I tell you what, Zach Murphy has been trying to get around this 04 machine for a hot minute. He has poked the nose a couple of times. Finally, oh, a little wiggle there. I was just going to say, finally has the opportunity to do so, but couldn't get there. Almost had it right there as well. He's definitely trying, that's for sure. Finally gets to the inside, and now Zach Murphy up inside the top 5. Now Murphy's a driver who is kind of I like to say he likes to work his way up through the field, kind of like Brian Zimmerman does. We really don't talk about him a whole lot throughout the whole broadcast, but once we get a few cautions maybe under our belt and then pit stops, that 29 car seems to always come to life late in the run. Back up front, still all Jason Day here for lap 43 of 125. 42 laps complete, still a long way to go. Tanner Mars actually caught up to this field, or this pack of cars, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Tanner Marr currently in 7th. Look at the rotors glowing on that number 4 machine. He's starting to get up to the back bumper of Caleb Thompson right now as we come to take a lap 46. He's running a little bit different line than Caleb is, and he's been slowly increasing, or matching that 04. I am just off tonight. Tell you what, last time by, 17.61 for the 04, 17.58 for Tanner Marr. Race leader ran a 17.50. Grayville was actually the fastest car on the track the last time by. I'm reading the wrong column. Wow, I am off tonight. Had my brain fried from making the new overlay, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you what. So last time by, Jason Day was the fastest. Zach Murphy actually matched his lap time there, sitting in 5th position. That's one thing we really don't talk about a whole lot. These races recently, we've had quite a few cautions. Not a whole lot, but enough. And we don't really talk about the strategy or the possibility of green flag pit stops. We always got guys coming in early. We get a quick caution around lap 30 or so in prior races. Everybody comes down, takes them 4 fresh tires or gets right sides only, fills up the tank. So now I'm wondering, when are these guys going to have to pit, or if they're going to have to pit at all? I tell you what, here in about another 10 or so laps, we'll jump to a quick commercial break, and I'll see if I can't go get that information. Back up to the front. Still Jason Day, but in tow, only 3/10 back is Brian Grayville in the 05. They've pulled out quite a bit from the number 77, but don't look now. Here comes Zach Murphy and Brian Zimmerman. They're running 4th and 5th. Zimmy's been closing that gap to Trowbridge ever so slightly every single lap. Last time by, Trowbridge was just a little bit quicker than Zimmy. But Murphy was also just a little bit quicker than Zimmy. So slowly starting to catch that 28. You see Zimmy's running a little bit different of a line, not really going down all the way down to that bottom yellow line. Murphy into the wall a little bit there coming out of turn number 2. Let's go on the roof cam real quick with Jason Day. Let's see if we can't see these lap cars coming up maybe. Yeah, there's one. So lap cars are going to play a factor here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. At least it's looking that way, unless we get a quick caution here shortly. Jason's going to have to work his way around them lap cars rather quickly. Grayville's going to have to do the same, but we all know a lap car is going to race the leader just a little bit. They don't want to go a lap down. They don't want to have to be the lucky dog, essentially, right? So what they're going to do is they're going to race the leader, but once the leader gets around them, well, hey, they're already a lap down. They'll just let 2nd, 3rd, 4th, they'll just let them all go by. Lap 58 of 125, 57 complete here tonight in New Smyrna. Rotor's glowing here. Temper's not flaring just yet, but they could. We got a battle going on here for 3rd between Brian Zimmerman and Tim Trowbridge. Trowbridge goes wide. Brian Zimmerman going to go ahead and cruise on by with ease. And now Zach Murphy trying to take another spot away from Trowbridge. So Trowbridge, in a matter of one set of corners, lost 2 spots there. Must have missed his braking zone or something, because he went way wide up the racetrack. Jason A starting to put a little gap between him and Brian Grayville. Starting to catch up to that lap traffic right now. That's Chris Sawyer. He's in jeopardy of going a lap down, currently running 16th in that number 51 machine. There it is, our 2nd caution of the evening. Looks like problems back here for the 72 of Brody Mears. He gets way out of shape. Yep. way out of shape up against the outside wall. Tank slaps the wall, and then it just climbs it down the back straightaway. Derek Stanley, he tried to slow down, man. Nowhere really for him to go. Let's go on board here with Stanley. Yeah, he's hard on the brakes. You can hear him get out of the throttle and on the brake pedal, but maybe a little too late there, possibly. You know, just a little bit. So Brett Murphy stays out on track. Same with Mitchell Muma and Chris Sawyer. Jason Day, Murphy, Zach Murphy, Brian Zimmerman, Tim Trowbridge, they all came down pit road. Looks like all right side tires and a full tank of fuel here for these guys. We were going to jump to a commercial, but now we got something to talk about. We're going to get a restart here. Looks like Muma and Sawyer both came down pit road as well. So that's going to put Jason Day up into second. Not really where he wants to start right now, though. Do not want to be on that high side lane here on these restarts. It seems like the bottom lane prevails almost every time. I do see Party Boy Lawson was out in chat, says Tanner's getting the win tonight. Well, Tanner still running 7th. But anything can happen here. Looks like Scotty Stevens and Guy Barrett are now currently 1 lap down. Same with Josh Vermillion. So Brett Murphy with the strategy call, staying out. Last pit on lap 5. So I think once he had that self spin, he decided he was going to come down pit road and fill up. So maybe he can make it the rest of the way. These drivers are going to have to make quick work of him on them older tires. See what he can do here as the lights go off on the pace car. Got to watch for that wheel spin as well, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Out of turn 4. Brett Murphy fires them off. We're back underway. Good restart for the 52 of Jason Day. Back down into turns 1 and 2. Going to be side by side here. Look at Brian Zimmerman up on the top side of the racetrack trying to hold off Zach Murphy. Both Murphys down on the bottom line. Zach tries to cover off Caleb Thompson, but couldn't quite do it going down the back straightaway. Out of turn number 4. Again, back to the race lead. The 52 of Jason Day. But don't look now. Here comes the 28 of Brian Zimmerman. Third caution on the evening. I think this one might have just been a self-spin. He might have got a little help there. No, he definitely just got a little loose. Brody Mears was down on the bottom, trying to not hit him. Yeah, I think that's what happened. It looks like that Guy Barrett just got a little loose there coming out of turn 4. Looped it around. See if I can't get another angle of that. You see it right there. I'm going to try and get another angle of it, ladies and gentlemen. We'll look at it from Brody's cockpit view. And it won't let me. Well, isn't that just lovely? That's really weird. Not a big deal. We saw it. We know what happened. Lap 70. 1 of 125. 70 laps complete. 55 laps remain here at New Smyrna. Jason Day, Brian Zimmerman, Brett Murphy, Zach Murphy, and Caleb Thompson round out the top 5. Tim Trowbridge started in 2nd, has fallen back to 6th. It's got Tanner Marr there running in 7th still. Larry Bell in 8th. Derek Stanley 9th. Brian Grayville, who fell all the way back to 10th, I don't think Grayville has gotten the memo of take 2 tires yet. He still likes to take 4. And he loses all that track position doing so. Lights go off once again. This time going to be in the hands of Jason Day. Ryan Zimmerman on the outside. Can Zimmy get a good restart here and fight Jason Day going down into turns 1 and 2? We're going to find out. Know the old adage, cautions breed cautions. Here we go. Green flag back out in the air. Good launch for the 52. Brian Zimmerman needs to get down to the bottom side of the racetrack, but he sends it in on the outside. He's trying to make something happen there. New race leader down the back straightaway for right now is Brian Zimmerman. And Jason Day is going to fight hard back down on that bottom side of the racetrack coming out of turn 4. Who's going to lead it? Give it to Brian Zimmerman that time by on the high lane. Ooh, Jason Day got a little tight there on that bottom side. Oh, another looper. It's going to be Brett Murphy. Once again, looping it coming off turn number 2. Same spot as last, or no, actually, he's gotten both ends of the racetrack now. Looped it off 4, now looped it off turn number 2. Let's go back and see what happened. Looks like he might have got a little help right there, actually. He just might have got a little bit of help. Oh, yeah, he got some help. Caleb Thompson gave him a shot through the center of the corner. He lost control. Probably going to be on Caleb Thompson on that one. If I had to guess. .77 laps complete here at New Smyrna. We got 48 laps to go. It's been Jason Day up front mainly all night long again. Before the race started, he was telling everybody he didn't think he had a car to win tonight, but kind of proving us wrong right now. However, does have that 28 of Brian Zimmerman right behind him. Zimmy needs to get a win here, jump himself back up into the points lead. I don't know if he actually had a points lead, actually. We know Jason Day, well, yeah, Brian Zimmerman after USA had the points lead, and then Jason Day came in, had a really good run at Martinsville, and took over the points lead right now with only a couple races left. Go ahead and check the schedule. Next week, we head to Iowa for 100 laps, and then the following week will be a championship race decided on a driver vote. Here we go. One more time. Out of turn number 4, Dave fires him off. We're back underway. Not as good of a restart for the 28 as Zimmy. He's going to have to get down to the bottom side, sends it down into the corner. He's trying to hang on to that right rear quarter panel coming out for turn 2. Gets a little sideways, able to cover off Zach Murphy and take over second position once again. Now all over the back bumper, Jason Day gets into the back of him. He checks up to let him catch it. Nobody else wanted to check up though. Oh, there goes Zimmy up into the outside wall. I think there might have been some contact there between Zimmy and Trowbridge. We got a battle for the race lead though. Once these guys get it sorted out, we'll go back and see what happened. I think Trowbridge might have got a piece of the rear end of Zimmerman. Sent him around almost in turns 1 and 2. Put him up into the outside wall. Big wreck down the back straightaway. Caution number 5. Let's go look at what happened between Trowbridge and Zimmy. Go down into the corner. Yeah, Trowbridge just doesn't break. Gets into the back of Zimmy. Zimmy did a really good job catching that race car. Trowbridge did get way out of it to let him catch it though, so good on him for that. We're gonna go back and see what this yellow was all about. Brody Mears. Brody Mears got loose coming out of the corner. Slow it down for you right here. He's loose right there and just comes down on Guy Barrett. Barrett has no idea what's about to hit him right here. Now he's looking at the outside wall. Then we had another little incident back here. It was the 34 of Vermillion. Trowbridge is slowing down. Vermillion tries to get slowed down, but gets into the back of the 77. 5th caution of the evening. New race leader, Zach Murphy in the 29. He's been putting himself in position to make them moves. Tanner Marr is running 3rd. He's up 7 spots since the start of this race. Derek Stanley has moved up 12 since the start of this race in that number 76 machine. So good job for the number 76, Derek Stanley. Whoa. I don't know if it was me, but man, it looked like Brody came hauling tail out of the pit lane right there. That was pretty interesting. I don't know if we can go back and take a look at that. I want to see that again. That was wild. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't get a black flag for speeding off pit road, to be honest. He gassed it up trying to, I think, beat the pace car. He has every right to do. All right, who wants it more? Zach Murphy or Jason Day? Tanner Marr's back there as well. Don't count out Zimmy. He's still sitting in that 5th spot. That's some damage, though. Got 38 to go. Out of 4, green flag back out in the air. Murphy covers off Jason Day going down the back straightaway. Day's going to try and cross him over going into 3 and 4. Can't quite get there. Remember, Murphy has that right side damage. Could have hurt him here in the long run. We're going to find out with 36 laps to go. Off turn 2. Zach Murphy, Jason Day, and Tanner Marr. 1, 2, 3. Zimmerman now up to 4th. Grayville trying to fight his way back up into the 5th position. He's side by side with Derek Stanley. Might have been problems for Guy Barrett right there. Can we go back and see what happened? Oh, yeah. I don't know how that didn't trigger a caution. We go back and take a look. It looks like Guy might have just Overshot the corner a little bit, got a little loose, and Mears just kind of helped him around. Fastest lap of the race last time by actually was the 29 of Zach Murphy, 17:37. Got out into that clean air. Now starting to make some moves. Caution flag back out on the speedway. Looks like car stopped here. It's Joshua Vermillion right on the front stretch. Let's go back and see what happened. Another case of a car getting loose and somebody just getting into the back of them. They both got loose. That tells me one driver didn't lift. Yeah, we got to be a little bit more cautious with the nose of our vehicle here. My calculations are correct. That's 3 incidents caused by the number 72. .29 laps to go here at New Smyrna. Zach Murphy leads the way. Jason Day runs second. Tanner Marr in third. Ryan Zimmerman in fourth. Zimmy's been really good on these restarts, hitting that outside groove. Curious to see what he's going to do here, starting in fourth position. Seems like he prefers to be up in that second groove. Lights go off on a pace car. One more lap to green. Out of turn number 4, Murphy on the power. Green flag back out in the air. Covers off the 52 rather quickly. Don't count Jason Day out just yet, though. He's had the fastest car all night long. Coming to take lap 100, 99 complete. Got 26 laps to go here in New Smyrna. See right there, Murphy drifts up the track just a little bit and might actually gain on Jason Day going on the back straightaway right there. So that line might be working for the number 29. 25 laps to go. Jason Day gets right there, almost to that left rear quarter panel going through 1 and 2. Just can't quite get the power enough to stick on that left rear and try and make something happen in the following corners. 24 to go. Tanner Marr still runs third. Brian Zimmerman in fourth. Grayville rounds out the top 5. 22 to go. Everybody kind of single filed out right now. Just a freight train rolling around this racetrack. Top 5 kind of starting to break away just a little bit from that 76 of Stanley. So we got a battle going on back here. I believe that's between Scotty, Steve. Nope, I'm sorry. It's between Caleb and Brody Mears. They're door to door going through 1 and 2. Well, Mears actually goes down and gets the apron a little bit there. Has to slide up. Makes Larry Bell get out of the gas, man. Larry Bell actually really gave Mears a break right there. Could have ran him over, but did what he had to do. Got out of the gas, got on the brake just a little bit. Got 19 laps to go. Let's go back up to the front and watch this battle for the lead. Still all Zach Murphy leading the way. Jason Day still trying to hunt him down. He is right there. On board with Jason Day right now. Man, Murphy got sideways right there and still pulled on Day down the back straightaway. That's crazy. So Tanner, it looks like, is trying the same line Murphy's running. Day has not deviated from the line that he's been running all night long, but I think he's going to have to change it up if he's going to want a shot at this. Good run to the center of 3 and 4 right there. We come out of turn 4. It's going to be 14 laps to go here at New Smyrna. Now 13. Keep them straight, boys. Looks like we got Brody Mears on pit lane. I'm not sure if something might have happened to him. Doesn't appear to look like it. It just says he entered the pits. Battle starting to heat up front. 11 laps to go. Day is there. Laps to go. Ryan Zimmerman, I think he's really hurting from that damage earlier on in the race. He's now under pressure from Brian Grayville. So we still got 9 laps to go. Tanner Marr kind of his own little world right now. Last lap 17:73 was fastest. Faster than our race leader, that is. Day was actually almost 5 100ths faster than our race leader, but so difficult to pass here. He's having a trouble finding a way around him. Seven laps to go. I don't think he's going to be able to get there. He's running out of time. Still rolling that bottom part of the racetrack. See what Zach Murphy does here in 1 and 2. He's been really entering wider. Now, Day gets a run through the center, but Murphy pulls him off the exit. Out of turn 4, 5 laps to go. I don't think Day's going to be able to get there. He is trying his heart out. Started on the pole. Might have to settle for a second place here tonight. Unless we get another quick caution, give him another crack at it. 3 more times around. He's going to have to push really hard here as they come out of turn number 4. Going to be popsicle 6 in the air. 2 laps to go. He's trying. He most certainly is trying. Out of turn 4. White flag in the air. Final set of corners. Jason Day cannot get to Zach Murphy out of turn number 4. It's going to be Zach Murphy taking on the win here at New Smyrna. Murphy's going to burn it down here. We're going to go ahead and see if we can't get a hold of our 3rd place finisher. Just a second. 3rd place finisher, Tanner Marr. Tanner, you had a good points night tonight, buddy. Didn't look like you were all that hot in practice, but managed to pull home a top 3 finish. Walk me through it.
Man, I'll be honest. I got to quit shooting myself in the foot when it comes to qualifying. Last few weeks, man, we were just qualifying so far back that putting ourselves behind the 8 ball. But we persevered and stuck through it. A few timely cautions fell our way and come out some way. 4-car got up here on the podium.
Well, let's see here. Coming in tonight, where was he in points? Let's see here.
3rd or 4th, I believe.
You were 4th in points, 19 back. So how do you feel with only 2 races left going into this championship?
I'll be honest. I've raced against Day and Zimmerman for 10 seasons now, man, and it seems like it comes down to at least one of them every season when it comes to chasing out a championship, right? And I've been the bridesmaid a few times to them, so hopefully we can put it together. But, I mean, they're stout, right? They're going to come out here. They're going to finish podium almost weekly. So it's hard to beat those guys for sure.
Well, you come home Thursday night, good points night. As I said, who you got to thank on the number 4?
I mean, I think truesimproductions is always on the road to 500. I know the last time I looked, we were right at about 30-something. So hit that subscribe button, helps out a ton here at TSP. I think 5 Kings Motorsports, BAM Racing Videos, EPI, and USAFirearms.com for sponsoring the series. And whoever I missed, I'm sure Day will hit. He finished 2nd, so he'll prop me up for the sponsor list. I forgot some.
All right, sounds good, man. Hey, we'll see you next week at Iowa. Congratulations on that 3rd place finish.
Thank you, bud.
That was Tanner Marr coming home in 3rd. Now we got to talk to our 2nd place finisher, Jason Day. Coming home in 2nd tonight, Jason Day. You put it on the pole. Had a pretty good race going there. You guys come down pit road, kind of had to fight your way back up to the field. Kind of walk me through that race, buddy.
It was a good race all in all. Happy to finish 2nd here. Thought maybe I could get the win. I kind of controlled the first half of the race. Pit stops worked in my favor. I was able to come out in front of everybody besides the one car who stayed out. Yeah, and then we had a caution when Zach and I were side by side, and iracing gave it to him, so he got the lead, and that clean air makes a difference. And I'm in such a tight points battle with Simi right now. Heading leading the championship, and I don't have a win. I really want to win. I almost want to win more than I want the championship more than anything, just to prove that I can still do it. But yeah, I'm leading points right now, and I really like to have this championship. So I didn't want to make many stupid mistakes, and stayed behind Zach, and just hoped he made a mistake and I could get underneath him. But Zach was just on it that last 25 laps. He wasn't making a mistake at all, and I wasn't going to be able to get by him.
Well, probably going to maintain the points lead after tonight, Jason. We head to Iowa next week. How do you feel about that?
I like the track. Not one of my better tracks. I might have to actually practice. But yeah, no, I like the track. It's usually pretty decent racing. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm not good there. I just haven't had the best luck there. But yeah, I feel pretty good. I just got to stay consistent. I need to stay top 3, top 5, at least one position ahead of Zimmy, hopefully, each week for the finish the season out. But it's been a tight points battle all season, and Zimmy's been running great. Tanner, Zach, all those guys have been running really well. Chris, when he's here, it's tough to get a win here. So I'm still hoping to get that win this season, but I don't know what's going to happen.
Well, Jason, congratulations again on second place. Who you got to thank on the 52?
Of course, thank everybody at TSP, you, for all the great stuff you do, and your broadcasting's fantastic. Thanks to Tanner also, and thanks to everybody at Crooked Line for putting on a great series. USA Firearms, thanks to Zimmy for sponsoring that. Thanks to everybody at my team with Five Kings Motorsports, all our sponsors, Elite Performance Industries, The Butt Kicker, truesimproductions, Savage Edge Apparel, BAM Racing Videos, and USA Firearms. And thanks for everybody who comes out to watch, and we'll see you next week.
Well, congratulations again on second place, Jason. We'll see you next week at Iowa.
Thank you, sir.
That was Jason Day, your second place finisher. Now we're going to talk to the man. Put it all together there right at the end. The number 29 is Zach Murphy. One more time in victory lane here, Zach. Congratulations on that, first of all. But how was your race overall? It looked like it took you a while to get up near the front. We were even saying it on the broadcast. And we don't see you up near the front pretty much first half, but that second half, you're always there.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. Finally getting it done. Not the bridesmaid for once, so feels good to put her in victory lane. Always like this track, so yeah, it worked out like you said. Yeah, the race, I don't know, we didn't qualify that well. I think it was 8th or so or something, and just biding my time. Kind of got packed up with Caleb and Zimmy, and was just riding, hoping to get to halfway and get some tires and some fuel. And lucky that caution came out, and my pit crew, I got to give it to them. They put me out second, and I was able to kind of stay right in that top 3 group. And one of those cautions put me in front of Day when I was on his outside, and that's all it took to just get that clean air and just let that sail.
Notice you had a little bit of right front damage there on that number 29. Was that affecting you all late in the run?
I mean, I couldn't tell. I mean, obviously I still had some speed in it. I did when I pitted. I think I had like 10 seconds optional, and they gave me a second or two, so it wasn't too bad. Yeah, I had a little contact, I think, with somebody right on the initial start of the race. They got loose, and it was a 0x, but enough to give me a little damage. So,
well, congratulations on the win here, Zach. Who you got to thank on the 29 for making it all happen?
Yeah, thanks, bud. We'll thank Whitney Automotive on the side of the car. We got Caleb down at Race Firm 3. You guys over at Crooked Line putting on a great league. Always fun to come down and race. And truesimproductions putting on a great broadcast. Thanks, Sam.
All right, man. Hey, congratulations on your win here again tonight. We'll see you next week at Iowa.
All right, bud. Take care.
Zach Murphy, your race winner tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It was a pretty awesome race overall. Had a lot of green flag runs and everything of the sort. Zach Murphy coming home on top. Go ahead and pull up your race results on your screen. And with that being said, we're going to jump on out of here. I hope you all enjoyed tonight's coverage of the USAFirearms.com Super Late Model Series. 2 races left in this season. I hope you all tune in next week to see who's going to be racing for his championship here in a couple weeks. With that being said, we'll see you in the next one. Have a good one, everybody.